Alright, over at the rabbit barn. Over at the rabbit barn. This big old girl here is due next week. She's getting fat. She is getting fat. Yes, you are. She's kind of grouchy. She don't like to be messed with. Not too many of our rabbits really do, but we don't come out here and mess with our rabbits a whole lot, just so there's not that attachment to them. We let the kids mess with their rabbits, which, like this one is Oreo, my son's. And then the rest of the kids' are all scattered throughout. And Ida's eating rabbit poop. Strange dog. She takes after her mom. This one here this is supposed to be our nesting cage, as I call it. This one here's got her babies in there. This one will have babies. But then we put Sonny over here to recuperate because he was getting sore feet. We tried putting a mat in there for him in his other cage, which was over there, and did not work very well. He just was not staying on it. He's acting better. He's acting a lot better. I had to give him some medicine. He's running a fever. He's losing weight. And he's acting a lot better than what he was. He is very, very friendly. He likes to be rubbed on. Got a sore right there. He's a good guy. He's our only Flemish Giant that we have left. We got rid of all of our other Flemish Giants. They just weren't that productive. We kept him because of how nice he is. And because we did want one Flemish that we could breed the females. I know I gave you guys a quick run through of the rabbits the other day, but I'm trying to get you to meet them one-on-one now. This is Angel, one of our auction rabbits that we picked up. She was supposed to be bred whenever we picked her up, and I gave her a while. She never did have babies. So I went ahead and bred her. We'll see what she turns out. She's not as big as I'd like, but as long as her babies grow, that's all that matters. These here are, some of these are satins and some of them are satin crosses. And they're little babies. I think they're getting to be about the age. I'd have to look on my calendar. I keep a calendar in the house, and I write down all the information of when I breed them, when they should have their babies. I write down once they have their babies. I write that date down, how many they had, and then I write down when I should be able to butcher them. I do that so that way we can keep better records on our rabbits and figure out which ones are producing the best for us. And if they don't produce very well, we'll call them. I know some people don't agree with that, but for us, this is a way of life. It's a way that we get meat. This one here that I'm at now, this is Sky. She is another one of our auction rabbits. It's kind of funny where they put her on the table. I don't buy too many auction rabbits, but I'll buy a few here and there. Where they put her on the table, they said she was a bred blue New Zealand. Whenever I got her, they put her back in a box that said male New Zealand buck. So I thought, Did I bid on the wrong rabbit? What happened here? We got her home. I flipped her upside down, checked her, and she was a female. So we did the same thing with her that we did with Angel. And she actually had babies. I don't know what kind of babies they are. I don't know if they're, I'm sure they're a crossbreed. Because I think that Sky there is a crossbreed. This here is a satin that we got last year. The satins are just real soft. I like the Siamese color that those satins have got. This one here is a Californian. She just don't have the dark ears that a lot of them have. And the dark nose. She's got more of the lighter color, but she's got a little bit of the coloring down on her feet too. And over here, this is my daughter's rabbit. She named her Rainbow because her babies will have all kinds of different colors wherever they're born. We don't have a name for this one. This one is a white New Zealand, and it belongs to us. This one here is Snow, which is Chevelle's rabbit. Amanda's daughter. Yeah, that's Chevelle's rabbit. Can you help me shut it? You want me to help you? Mr. Independent. There we go. How's that? Oh, excuse me. And this is Buck, Carol's rabbit. He thought about switching for a female, but he decided not to. He decided to go ahead and keep Buck. And our agreement with the kids, oh, you almost got it. Our agreement with the kids is starting next year, they have a litter, they can sell that litter. With Kale, he gets to pick whatever female he wants to breed other than one of the other kids is. And whatever the other kids get their females, they can breed them back to any male that they choose. And they get to keep the money that they make from selling the babies.
Yeah, my rabbit.
You show them where your rabbit is. Where's your rabbit at?
Right there.
Where?
Right where? Show us.
Go over there and show us. Up there?
We keep his rabbit up high because I know that if we didn't, that rabbit would be loose about every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says. And what a shock, we've got eggs out here. We put a nesting box out here to try to get a hen to go, she was broody, but she kept laying on new eggs every day. And we wanted her to stay on the same eggs every day, so we put her out here, and then she quit going broody on us. The plan didn't work out very well. As you can see, I'm sure that people seen this the other day. Clayton's rabbit doesn't have bad water in it. It's just the plastic is stained. And his rabbit, I wish the other one would eat and drink like his does. He don't hardly go through anything.
He's supposed to be a Holland Lop. Well, we're pretty sure that the mama bit the ears off.
Yeah, he's got really short ears. You can see where they're kind of jagged in some spots.
We got him given to us.
We got Diamond over here. She's another white New Zealand. Diamond just spilled the water. There's still a little droplet on there that hasn't dripped off the pipe. Easy there, don't fall on the feed sacks.
Yeah.
We're trying to save all the feed sacks we can because I want to be able to collect which the chickens ain't helping matters none, but we're wanting to scrape up a bunch of the rabbit manure and use it for fertilizing and be able to give it away to some people, maybe even sell it to some people. Just that way we can make a little bit more money. Not really make money, but break even on our animals. This one's shedding. This one here is a black New Zealand, and her kits this year won Grand Champion Meat Pen in the 4-H fair at Jasper County. They didn't think, the people that owned her didn't think that they'd really get anything from her as far as good kids to win anything for their kids, but she actually did do very good in my opinion. I'm tickled to death to have her, and I can't wait to get a New Zealand buck to breed to her.
Where's
Huh?
Where's his water pan?
His water pan back behind the feed pan.
Oh.
This guy here had the habit of spilling his feed. No matter what it's in. He is a black satin buck, and he is molting right now. Watch out, buddy. So it gives him like a reddish tint to his fur. There's Ida. She came back to us.
We've been in a debate about getting rid of him because we otherwise will have too many bucks around.
I really want to get rid of him because he's got size, but he's not what I want for our breeding program. I want to get rid of him and get because we have Kales, which is a satin buck. I want to get a Californian buck, which there's our big Californian there. I love her. She is beautiful. I want to get a Californian buck, the same size as her, close to, and I want to get a New Zealand buck. And that'll give us plenty of bucks to choose from whenever breeding time is here.
Oh, you'll need a new bag put in that.
I see that. We are still experimenting with our breeding program for our rabbits. I want to get to where I'm breeding 3 to 4 rabbits every month. And right now I've got 3 rabbits bred, I do believe. Now, I've kind of been in a debate on whether or not to stagger them or do them all at the same time. I'm leaning towards doing them all at the same time because of the way that our grow out pens are set up, which I want to build a new one. Put that on the top of save. Something else you can use these feed sacks for if they don't have the plastic in them, and lay them down in your garden at the beginning of the year, which I'm liable to do as well if we get enough of them. Lay them down kind of like a cardboard layer at the bottom of your garden. Put manure on top of it, hay on top of that, and put wood chips on top of that. And it's supposed to help keep the weeds out. What weeds do grow, or would grow, would be really easy to pull. Are you wanting some rabbit food, are you? You can try some. I think she decided against it. Our rabbits are on a fairly strict diet to help cut down on feed costs. If they are pregnant, well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
And that's why I bought new buckets
If they are,
that aren't being used.
There we go. Oh, I'm sorry, Ida. If they are very far along in their pregnancy, I'll fill them all the way up and keep them full. If they're a buck, they only get a scoop. If they're empty, if they got some in there, I'll kind of base it off of what they have in there. If they have not been bred, or if they've just been bred recently, I'll only give them a scoop. And the babies that we're feeding out, we'll fill them all the way up. And sometimes we'll give them a treat of some rolled oats. They love oats. Angel's still full. This mama's got babies, so I'll fill her all the way up.
But see, the thing about this is they like to waste their food.
They love to waste food. Ida, that is not a good place to stand. One of them rabbits decides to pee, it's going to pee right on you. And that whenever I'm walking, I can step on you. She's got
Ew.
What is
Put
Clayton
that
doing?
down.
Oh, Clayton's cleaning. We have got some major cleaning to do out here in this barn too. Which my brother is supposed to be getting this barn. He said that before we bought this place, it was his grandma that used to own this. And he said that he wanted the barn, which I'm fine with that.
Wait.
The one problem that we're going to have is we want a rabbit barn. We like having them inside so that we can keep the manure dry and that we can have a nice dry place. We don't have to worry about having a top on their cages. And he's got plenty.
You need to feed baby.
Is baby out of food?
It looks like he's about out.
It hangs up in here. He's got food all the way up here.
Oh.
His food hangs up in that, and I don't know why. I cannot figure it out.